Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. We definitely appreciate it. We're trying to reach 500 subscriptions. Also, share with a couple of friends and colleagues and let them know to subscribe. We're trying to grow our community and everything does help us there. 500 subscriptions and then 1,000 is our goal. We definitely appreciate you if you are watching the videos. Let's jump into this. Companion. This is a film that is releasing in January, but at the end of January, January 31st, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I do know it is the end of January. And it looks like we have some strong early reviews on Companion. This one was definitely an interesting one. Interesting concept. It's not like we haven't seen the concept before, but I do like the angle they are taking with this, where there are some horror elements, yet there is a comedic aspect lying underneath. So I do think it is going to be interesting. Talked about this on the Popcorn Square that's going to be releasing upcoming this week. And, I think it might be one of those surprising films that you see do really well in the month of January. I think the budget was decent for this. I think it has potential. Let's read into it. I've just come out of the screening of Drew Hancock's Companion. This is written by Jordan Rumi of World of Real, so this is not me, but I am just speaking on what he said about it, and we'll see what the other critics say about it. I had to see it. The reviews have been stellar since the embargo lifted yesterday. An 89% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 78% on Metacritic. I expect these scores to go slightly down as the film isn't that good, but it's still very much worth seeing, especially for a January release. So this is just his opinion on it. He doesn't think the film is that good, but overall it seems like there's a push to have people go watch this film. Could be a Hollywood push. There's skepticism upon Rotten Tomatoes and who leaves reviews if they're influenced by anybody. As far as Metacritic, haven't heard too much about that. I did hear IMDb has that same thing that Rotten Tomatoes has going on. So let's continue. Apart from some minor issues I had with the final stretch, Companion works. It's amazing the kind of things you can do with sci-fi on a budget that's reported to be under $10 million. That's another great thing about Companion. The budget is dirt cheap. If you watch my video on The Wolfman a couple days back, I stated that their budget was $26 million. I thought I was, seeing those numbers wrong, but that was the official budget for Wolfman. Now, if the film does good, who knows? That type of budget is something that you want to see, especially from a big distributor. I believe Universal and Blumhouse did the legwork for Wolfman there, but yes, Companion is another film where you have an exceptionally tame budget, $10 million. Rumi continues by saying that he refused to watch the trailer because he believed that it had showed too much. But let's look at his specific thoughts on the trailer and then finish up this article. I refused to watch the trailer, which I had heard revealed way too much, but having now seen the trailer, it actually doesn't spoil most of the twists. I still recommend you go in not knowing a thing about it. The main twist, which occurs at around the 30-minute mark, does get revealed in the ads. That's a bummer. But there's many surprises in store for the viewer. Starring Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid, Companion follows a weekend getaway among friends at a remote cabin, which unravels into chaos after a revelation upends the festivities. I won't say more. Just go in cold if you can. The first 70 minutes or so are immensely entertaining. Hancock, who also wrote the script, has given us his feature directing debut, and he shows a lot of promise here. The staging of the shots, the pacing, and atmosphere building is exemplary. I just wish he could have controlled himself a bit during the climax, which is a tad too over the top. I adored Sophie Thatcher as Iris. No surprise then that Zach Kreger is the producer on this one. There are definitely Barbarian vibes here. Warner Brothers is distributing the film, as I had spoke on earlier. And I did like Barbarian, so this might be one that I do watch, potentially a wild card. Also could be one that I do stream. If you've seen the trailer for Companion and you're interested in that film, let me know down in the comments what you think about it. If you're going to watch it, let me know as well. I definitely want to get a review from you. The trailer does review quite a bit. To me, there's not really, I want to say, any twist that you can't take out of the trailer and then apply to the movie going in, even if you watch the trailer or don't watch it. If you don't watch it at all, then you're fine. You're not going to know anything. But if you do watch the trailer, I do have to agree it does show a bit much, not everything, but a bit much. So I'd advise that you may watch with caution if you do. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, comment down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video with a couple of friends, let them know to subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. With all that being said, be safe. It's Neff signing off.